Alright, welcome back. Okay, so we saved Nanako, so the only thing we can really do is wait for her to recover. So in this particular update, we are going to go ahead and finish up the Lover's Arcana. Again, I never opted for the Friend option because, yeah, it didn't really seem like an option to me. And we're also going to work more on the Emperor Arcana, as well as a few other Arcanas while we're at it. We haven't brought Naoto to see the movie about the god of love taking a holiday. May as well bring her to check out a flick. Improve her stats since she's going to be in my party for the remainder of the game.
I'll see you later.
Again, I'm going to do better item management so we won't have an issue like we did with Namatame. That's not going to be an issue anymore, so even if I don't have a primary healer, it's going to be fine.
Let's go.
You know, for a hard-boiled detective prince, Naoto is easily flustered. That's what makes it funny. So Naoto's stats get to improve a little bit. So that's cool. And she learns Vorpal Blade. That's a pretty good move. I like it. It also sounds pretty cool too. I decided to go ahead and forget Blight. Yeah. Because I think Vorpal Blade does a little bit more damage than Blight. I might be wrong, but I don't really use Blight that much to begin with. And Tempest Slash has a chance to do more than just one hit. Again, Naoto is not the character I go to for like physical attacks. That's certainly an option if she's out of MP. But for the majority of the game, she's going to be either on buff detail or she's going to be doing almighty type spells. That is what I keep her around for. And also because Naoto is cool. May as well go see who's still up and about at this time of night.
What are you doing?
And hey, it's Naoki. Let's go ahead and hang out with him, because we're going to be working a little bit on the Hanged Man Arcana. We're getting these Arcanas higher and higher as we keep going. At this rate, though, I do not think I'm going to be able to make it before Persona 5 comes out in Japan. I'll definitely be able to finish it before it comes out in the States, but it might come out in Japan, and that's mainly because I might not be able to make it before Persona 5 comes out in Japan, but I will be able to make it before it comes out in the States. But who knows? Maybe I might have a few, because my schedule's been a little off lately.
Sounds good.
Yes, it's a code to cross-dress. Whatever. So the first episode of the Persona 5 anime came out not too long ago. I have not watched it yet. I'm probably going to watch that before I go ahead and play Persona 5, just to get some context. Because that might be some prologue stuff. That'll be cool. I'm seriously like getting so antsy because Persona 5 is gonna come out like on the 15th in Japan, and that's just gonna make looking up like possible ultimate personas really hard. Because there's a few things I might want to check out. I don't want to learn anything about the story.
Good night.
All right, I don't want to have any story spoilers, but things I might want to see are costumes, weapons, ultimate personas, and skills. Those are the things I want to see. It doesn't tell me anything about the game itself. It doesn't tell me anything about the story, hopefully. But it just lets me see if they're as cool as... if they're as cool as they were in Persona 3 and 4. Because they gotta have ultimate personas in Persona 5. They gotta. Because, I mean, they showed them up, because, as we've seen in Persona 4, they have ultimate personas. And in Persona 3, they got those too. Hell, this has been a thing going on since Persona 1. Although Persona 1, getting them was more involved. In Persona 2, you had to get special items. Persona 3 and 4, they more or less happen automatically. Sort of. Persona 4, you gotta put some effort into it. And I'm seriously hoping they add some more demons from the SMT series to Persona 5. Like, Kresnik, or, La, from Devil Survivor. I don't know. Or maybe they'll throw in Koga Saburo from SMT4. That guy was cool. I like Koga Saburo. Speaking of SMT4, hey, Apocalypse is coming out pretty soon. That's gonna be fun. I actually just finished playing the neutral run of SMT4 on my 3DS not too long ago in preparation. And wow, that's pretty convoluted to get that ending. Whatever. It was a good ending. Let's go check on some more of our friends. We're also going to be getting a little bit of plot later on in the episode. Or way later in the episode. But I believe it's time to go ahead and finish up the Lover's Arcana right now. So you know what that means. I believe Rise might be getting a Persona upgrade. So far, we've only gotten Chie's Persona to upgrade. Wow, this guide has been like... I know it's been focused on every other character in the game, like not just your party members. But wow, you'd think you might want to take a little precedence over characters who actively help you in combat. And since Rise is our girlfriend in this playthrough, she's going to want to see our room. Again, I don't know how the story plays out if you decide to go like with not hugging her whenever she's crying her eyes out. Like, that just seems kind of like a loaded question. I don't know. But anyway, it's time for voice acting.
I am currently in Senpai's room. Seems quite clean for a boy of his age. There doesn't seem to be anything lying around that he wouldn't want me to see. Now then, where could the goods in question be hiding? I'll ask the man himself. So, where do you hide them?
Why does everybody ask that? You want to see?
Huh? Oh, I don't... I'm sorry.
You don't ask that question unless you're ready for the consequences, Rise. This is Narukami we're talking about.
Mimi.
Seriously, why does everybody wonder where Narukami has his porno mags?
You're leaving in the spring, right? I've made up my mind about something. You see, I'm thinking of going back into showbiz this spring.
And we know she does, considering dancing all night is a thing.
And when I consider it that way, I think I can have more fun working. I know how hard it is for a star to make a comeback after an entire year's absence. But even then, I want to start over from the beginning. Do you remember the fan who gave me that letter? I'll do it for her. For my old manager, Inoue-san. For my family, everyone. You. And for myself.
So yay, Rise's gotten over her whole identity crisis and she's gonna go back into showbiz. So that's cool. Got a signed photo.
It's the one we took at school. I look really normal, don't I? But even then, I signed it Risette. A Risette without a fake smile. Senpai, I won't make the same mistake. There's no such thing as a me who isn't me. So I won't run away. I won't try to be someone I'm not.
Yeah, there you
There's a lot
go.
of Riseis inside me. I won't try to change them. Instead, I'll let people know that those Riseis exist. That's the me I want to be.
Good for you, Rise. Now it's time for Himiko to evolve. And a Kanzion, which looks pretty cool. She got a satellite out of her butt.
This means my powers have changed? I see. I've become a little stronger. Thanks to you being with me.
Now she's got the blushy blushes.
Senpai? As long as you're watching me, I'll do my best. So, well, I'm happy doing anything if you're there with me. Well... Oh, come on. I've confessed my love hundreds of times on TV. Why can't I do it in person?
Because it's Narukami. He has that effect on people.
I'm sure I can hang in there as long as you're watching me. Because, you're special to me.
There you go. That's a nice neutral answer. You got a tight bond between you and Rise. An unbreakable bond. So that's another maxed out arcana. That's another social link done. And since we've maxed out the Lover's Arcana, we now can create Ishtar. Which is pretty, which Ishtar is pretty important for another SMT game. Well, and a non-SMT game made by Atlas, by the SMT team. If I mention, like, which game that is, some of you probably already know where Ishtar falls in. If I mention what that game is, it's gonna be a huge spoiler. The Goddess of Love. I like Ishtar. Ishtar's pretty cool. Well, gameplay-wise. In story, Ishtar's kind of like... ugh. So now she can help us up from a mortal blow. Once per battle. So that's pretty cool.
No matter what I'm doing, I am me. I can say that for sure now. And the strength to say so, it was you who found it for me. I'm going to like the me you found. After all, I like the you who found her.
Aww.
Senpai, I love you. I love you. Senpai, keep watching me, so I won't mess up again. Look at me.
That's sweet.
Well, I've never gone through this kind of thing, so... if we were on a TV set, this would be a wrap.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What am I supposed to do after this?
Well, they have those goofy credit sequence. There you go. That's all, folks. You hung out with Rise so long that it got dark. Infer from that what you will. Time to see who else is at the shopping district tonight. And tonight it is Yukiko.
Good evening.
We have not finished up the Priestess Arcana. Not yet. And we actually did start up the romantic social link with Yukiko in the alternate save file. So we'll touch more on that a little later. Oh, somebody talking about the concert. That was a while ago, though. I didn't get to stage dive. Yeah, but Chie and the rest of you said you didn't want to. Save that for the next time.
Yes.
I'll make sure to practice diving into crowds until then. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has some interesting ideas for, in general. We're gonna do some magic, and then we're gonna have, like, fireworks and shit. It's gonna be awesome.
I want you to have this.
Got some ointment. Some of these gifts that we get in, from these late night encounters can get a little weird. You'll see that soon enough. So who are we hanging out with today?
Good day.
We're gonna hang out with Naoto. Learn more about the case. We are really progressing this fortune arcana pretty far, aren't we? Just really fast. Like a lot faster than some other arcanas that we've been like leaving out to dry for a while. Well, this time we don't have Nanako to help us out with the case. I wonder if we waited that long to actually touch on the Fortune Arcana, would we actually be able to do it? Because Nanako is the one who gave us the hint. The Phantom Thief is about to steal our attention. Persona 5 is gonna be so awesome. Damn it. I noticed that Alien Friend in America, they're talking about Wonderful 101. I know that game didn't come out until like a few years later, but come on. They're gonna steal our heart now. They're gonna steal our heart now, Naoto. And our fame. Persona 4 is gonna be overtaken by Persona 5. Because Persona 5 is bringing back guns. And it's got all these really cool personas, and it looks really good. Oh man. And they're already making a boy version of Naoto too. Subtract 40 and 4.
Huh?
Cuteness table. Okay, this one is kind of weird. Because A, there is a ton of tables at Cuteness. And B, how does nobody there see these things? Tons of people go to Cuteness all the time. Although I guess it's abandoned today. Go figure. But I mean, come on. Somebody had to like... Whatever. Phantom Thief, they work in mysterious ways. Freaking Joker and his team are just... Ugh. They're just fucking with Naoto right now. They're messing with her. They have a cat that turns into a bus. We can't beat that. Teddy can't transform like that. And also Morgana's persona is way cooler than Teddy's. Aww. Well, that's natural, Naoto. It's called an arc. It's called character development. She looks smaller, and she already looked pretty small to begin with. She's probably the shortest member of our team. Rank 7. We are getting pretty damn far in the Fortune social link. So Naoto can now endure a mortal blow during battle. That's pretty useful.
I'll see you again.
Making progress. Making progress on all of these social links.
What you doing?
We get to spend time with Kanji. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kanji's awesome.
Senpai.
I didn't go, obviously. I don't know if you talk about that at school. Too many people overhearing. Not the cross-dressing pageant. It's true. That was their fault. I was the most... Yes, Kanji. You were the most normal one. Good for you, Kanji. Good for you. But yay, we're improving our social link with Kanji. So we're gonna work on the Emperor Arcana today. What's Kanji giving us right now?
I want you to have this, Senpai.
Kanji? Is there... Is there a reason you have this? Kanji just gave us a sedative. Here, you take this, Senpai. Alright, bye. Alright, thanks, Kanji.
Senpai.
Uh-oh. Naoto sounded a little bit more distressed than usual, but we're gonna have to put her off a little bit. Just for a little bit. We'll come back to the Fortune Arcana soon enough. We got other social links to focus on right now, though. Still gotta wait for Nanako to recover. Oh, man. So I believe it's time to go hang out with our good friend Naoki. And I believe that the last time we talked, he wanted to go to Cuteness. So we're gonna see how this whole situation plays out.
Yes.
You know, I'm not sure how people would react to seeing Naoki there, considering his sister got a bunch of shit for working there. I don't know. And since we're at Cuteness, and this is Saki's brother that we're talking about, it's probably gonna be, Yosuke's probably gonna be involved in it somehow. There's no way we could win. They got so much cheap liquor. Yeah, I mean... Fuck them. Charge them extra. This is a depressing social link. A lot of these social links get fucking depressing. Yeah. Hey, look, Yosuke's here to lighten up the mood. Isn't that good? Good. It's because I don't know how to answer these questions.
Oh, hi.
That's a good point. It's a good thing that Naoki doesn't hold a grudge. I mean... That's at least getting off on the right foot, sort of. It's like its own country. Touchy subject there, Yosuke. Touchy subject. Yeah, might want to stop, Yosuke.
Just stop it.
Oh, that's sweet. That's not making this any easier, though. I mean, you lost a love interest, Yosuke, but he lost a sister. That's a good point, but it's a little rough.
All right.
Steak does sound pretty good. Of course, Narukami has to pay for his own. And then Chie randomly appears out of fucking nowhere. Who said steak? Rawr. Just eats all three of them and runs away. We can't just ignore you. It's 'cause you're our buddy. Well, my buddy, but you know.
I'm sorry.
I guess that does give you some kind of closure. Sort of. I mean, we caught the actual killer this time. Seriously, we caught the real one this time around. Not the fake one like we did last time. So, hey, maybe you have some more closure. Rank 8. 2 more times of the Hangman Arcana. 2 more. You know I've been referencing part 3 of JoJo a lot, because of the Arcanas and stuff like that. But this actually has a lot more in common with part 4, really. This is awful, I'm gonna keep eating it. Steak is good, shut your face. But this is really more like part 4. Because, you know, it's about high school students, and not everybody in part 3 was a high school student, only 2 of them were. And Narukami seems to have a little bit more in common with Josuke than he does with Jotaro. Although, well, maybe not. I mean, maybe he kind of has an aspect of both, in that he's really cool like Jotaro, and he's more or less like the problem solver of the group, but he's a little bit more relatable like Josuke, in that he tries to help people, and and that he's kind of like Josuke in that he's very helpful to people, and he's a lot more sociable and nice and, you know, more human. I don't know. There are a few similarities to, you know, part 3 and part 4. I can't really go into part 1 or 2 or 5, 6, or 7, or 8. Yeah, it's just 3 and 4. 3 mostly with the Arcanas and a few characters, and 4 mostly with the character stuff. And also because Morio and Inaba are both small towns. But so far in Persona 4, there haven't been that many ghosts, except for that one ghost that appears at like the shrine. But I don't know if she's actually a ghost or not. I don't know. It's weird. Persona's weird in general. I'm curious of how personas are gonna work in Persona 5. Not that I don't know how you summon them. That's not the issue I have. But hey, we're gonna hang out with Kanji today, so that's cool. No, the thing I gotta cure, and I know I brought this up a few times before. So Kanji's trying to console us about Nanako. I know I brought this up before, where like in Persona 4 you had to go into the TV world. Persona 3 you had to go to Tartarus. But Persona 1 and 2, Personas can be summoned just like randomly, just like in the streets. Because in Persona 1 and 2, demons were a thing. They were just attacking people. So I'm curious if Persona 5 is going to have something similar to that, or it's going to have like another, like, other world that you have to go into in order to perform your heists. Like, I mean, the whole point of that game is to steal a person's heart. You know. But, I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be something like along those lines. Oh boy, it's the fucking cops. These are always fun for Kanji. Kanji didn't do nothing. Kanji didn't do anything. Why don't you piss off, pigs? I will call my Uncle Dojima. Oh wait, he's in the hospital. Shit!
Punk.
I will get Adachi on you. He'll do something about this. Detective Chucklefuck is on the case! Worst detective! Toru Adachi! Kanji might not want to phrase it like that. Not a shred of remorse. Just because you're voiced by Troy Baker does not make you exempt from the law. And we don't have Dojima to bail us out this time around because he's in the fucking hospital. But hey, little kid is here to save the day. Doll Boy. They still keep calling him that. That just is a weird title.
Hey!
You lost your money, mister? You can have some of mine. See, it's not like he's just as I thought, offering you money. You're the worst kind of scum. But he was offering it. It's not like he was scared. Kanji got some cookies. That's cool. He's super good at it. Now it's playing the goofy music. Da 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 da. Believe it. I'm gonna be the Hokage.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna be the Hokage of Inaba Village. Then I'll show all of you. I made the kids some dolls. There's 8, all told. They're so cute they'll give you diabetes, the instantly fatal kind. Damn. You'll be fucking dead when you see them. 'Cause they're so fucking cute. Kanji is the best character in any video game. I'm gonna keep saying this over and over and over again. I love Kanji. He is my favorite character ever. Kanji's just the best. And I'm seriously like waiting on bated fucking breath about Yusuke. Because Yusuke is the Emperor character in Persona 5. Okay? So, we went from frickin' Akihiko, who was pretty cool, to Kanji, who's just the best. And now we're going to Yusuke. So I'm curious of what he's gonna be like. You know? And there is a rumor that Troy Baker and possibly Nolan North are going to be voicing in this game. So, well, I don't know about Nolan North, but definitely Troy Baker's. There's a rumor that Troy Baker might be voicing Persona 5. So, I'm just sitting here in anticipation, and I'm gonna wait. Because Yusuke already looks kind of cool. He's got a cool like heist outfit. He's got a cool persona. He uses a rifle and a katana. So, you know. Or maybe I should be looking at Ryuji, because Ryuji seems like he'd be more physically oriented because he has blunt weapons. I don't know. But I'm waiting in like on bated breath for a character who's as cool as Kanji. I'm just waiting. One of these characters has to be as cool as him. Otherwise, it's... come on. Anyway. Kanji's social link is just the best. It's just the best. It seems Kanji's Kanji has grown a bit. Rank 8. And we're gonna get to rank 9 by the end of the episode. We're getting close to maxing out Kanji's social link, and it's gonna be awesome. So what's Kanji get? So just as soon as we got Regenerate 1, we get Regenerate 3. That is a severe upgrade. But it's pretty good. So now Kanji can use Primal Force even more. Getting a sore throat with my cold. My nose won't stop running. Oh.
Thanks.
Kanji, don't ever change. You're the best. I'm never gonna actually use this brace. And now that I know that the diet food is frickin' worthless in an actual fight, yeah, I guess I'll just use it in, like, during dungeon crawling. Because all the food that we've been getting from, like, the TV, from, like, Tanaka, is worthless, like, during a fight. Because you can't eat it.
Senpai.
Whatever. Let's hang out with Naoto. Naoto's cool.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Dojima is pretty much like your average hard-boiled detective, but he's super awesome. He doesn't play by the rules. He's obsessed with his cases, and he's never gonna rest until he gets his perp. I'll tell him you said that. I'll tell him that you think he's super cool. It's a good thing that the Shirogane family's helping out the wonderful 100. That way they get tons of funding. I want a Persona crossover with fucking Raido Kusanoha. And I want all the detective characters to just meet up.
Oh.
You should have it if you're feeling hungry. What'd you give us, Naoto?
Please accept it.
Naoto, I don't think you can eat that. Antibiotic gel. Here, eat this hand soap. Here, eat this hand soap if you're ever hungry. Naoto, I don't think that's what that's for. It's not like gels from the Tales series that you can actually eat. She just gave us a bunch of. She just like took a freaking bottle of Purell and poured out and just like poured it out on our hands and said, "Here, eat this." Again, some of these gifts from our party members are weird. I just want a beer. Jeez. Friggin' Professor Nakayama is kind of like depressed right now, isn't she? You know, Yosuke, if you really did want to pay me back, why don't you just pay attention in class? Well, I guess not. Otherwise, I wouldn't get any expressions. I wouldn't get any improvements to my expression. But still, dude. I can't help you on a test. We've kind of been leaving Yosuke high and dry for a while now, haven't we? Even though he's like on the verge of getting maxed out himself. Eventually, we're gonna get his social link done. Eventually. Usually, whenever I play this game, like,
Senpai!
without worrying about social links, like, Yosuke's is one of the first ones I finish. Whatever. We're gonna hang out with Kanji more today. Yosuke does not get helped out. We're not going to work on the Magician Arcana in this update. We're going to work out on the Emperor Arcana. So that means more hanging out with Kanji.
Senpai.
And he keeps bringing up about Nanako. Yeah. So why do you keep bringing it up, Kanji? It's not great. Whatever, it's time to get up to rank 9 with Kanji anyway.
Yeah.
We are getting so close to finishing up this Arcana, and I'm so excited. But since it's rank 9 with a party member, you know what that means. Voice acting!
The other day, I went to visit Dad's grave. It's the first time I went on my own. I had a lot to tell him. How was it? Well, I felt like I could finally face him. A little late, though.
Yeah.
Dad told me something right before he died. If you're a man, you have to become strong. Felt like he was telling me I wasn't a real man. Pissed me off. So I changed my looks and pushed myself away from people. Fighting gangs, thinking I was protecting Mom, trying to catch this killer. I thought all that was how I was becoming strong. That I was really making up for all the trouble I caused. I was drunk off my power. But that wasn't it. That ain't what Dad meant. I still don't really get what being strong means, but I'm gonna start by not lying to myself. No more being scared of everyone, hiding my hobbies, staying away from people. Anytime, any place, I'm gonna bust right through as my own self. That's the way to deal with that other me in the TV world. As long as there's someone like that snot-nosed kid to accept me, I ain't afraid of nothing.
Good for you, Kanji.
Sir,
you're awesome.
It's all thanks to you.
Yeah! Kanji is the best. I'll say this as many times as I need to. Kanji's my favorite character, and he gets the most character development.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put those dolls of mine up for sale at the shop.
Yeah.
We're a big hit with that kid and his mom. They called me just to say thank you. I got a kick out of that. Oh, I gotta go buy supplies. I need a jet.
Kanji's gonna make like a frickin' empire off of like Beanie Babies. And then Kanji became the richest man in Inaba, and the Tatsumis became a fucking like multi-billion corporation. The Tatsumi Zaibatsu. That's what it's gonna be.
Senpai!
We already have an inseverable bond with Rise. But it may be nice to spend the evening with her. Yeah, sure. May as well.
Senpai.
It went viral. Okay. Somebody just had their camera phone out and was recording the whole thing. You know... Sure, if I can stage dive again.
Huh?
Oh no, not Teddy. Oh, but I was the only one who looked cool. Oh man. The fact that this, like, they do another, like, live show in Persona 4 Dancing All Night, but it's not really like a band, it's more or less Narukami and the rest of the crew, besides Rise, are just backup dancers. Rise, I don't know if you want to wear Teddy's costume. That just seems kind of weird. Although, say it with me now, in the anime, Narukami himself wears Teddy's outfit. And I have no idea, I forget the reason why, but it's super stupid. And stupid shit happens.
I want you to have it, Senpai.
There you go. Rise gives us a slightly normal gift, as opposed to what we've gotten from our last two late night encounters. Kanji gave us a fucking sedative. There's something you want to tell me, Kanji?
What, Senpai?
And Naoto just gave us a handful of antibiotic gel to eat. I guess the only option for us is to just go check out a movie. At this point, every single party member is gonna see that damn movie. I mean, except for Teddy, because you can't really... Because Teddy's social link upgrades automatically throughout the story. So let's go bring Yosuke to a romance movie.
Hello?
It's not The Dominator, it's a romantic comedy.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, let's go.
But hey, at least we can improve Yosuke's stats now. Because Yosuke's stats are looking a little sparse here and there. They're a lot more evenly spread than like Kanji's or Narukami. Well, they're a lot more evenly spread than like Kanji's or Yukiko's or, you know, characters who are specialized in certain areas. But that kind of leaves him on the lower end of everything. As opposed to Kanji, who's just maxed out in strength and can just, like, deck a motherfucker. And Narukami, who's perfect and can have, like, maximum stats in everything. Yeah, I can't go to the shrine today, or can't meet up with anybody during this evening, so may as well read Man God. It's a biography about Narukami's life. Autobiography, I should say. You feel like a real man than ever before. These are kind of pointless since our social link stats are maxed out. It's still raining. Well, I guess we gotta go to Okina City again and go check out the movie for the umpteenth time. May as well go improve somebody else's stats. We have more days to watch this movie than we do party members. I guess we'll go see it with Yukiko. Her social link still needs to be improved.
Hello? Yeah! Well, see ya. Thanks for waiting. Well, let's go.
And it's the same description for the movie every time. And it's at this point that I realized, like, Yukiko's dialogue about laughing at the wrong parts was not unique. This is just for any movie that she didn't personally request. And that kind of makes the story about Dachiko a little less, or Hachiko, the story about Dachiko, this is a parody of Hachiko, seemed a little less special. Because I thought she was just laughing at a movie about a dog dying. But no, she just laughs at any movie that isn't the one she wanted to go see. Oh well. But Kanji had unique dialogue. Kanji had unique dialogue about that romantic movie. That just proves Kanji's a way better character. He has unique dialogue for stuff. Now, if you go to sleep on your bed, there will be occasions where your character will have a dream about a certain character, and that might improve your social link with that random character that's assigned. Or sometimes it'll do nothing at all. I guess we're gonna go order something off Tanaka. I wonder if Tanaka's gonna make another appearance in Persona 5. I mean, I guess Tanaka would still be around. I'm not getting a definitive date on, like, when Persona 5 takes place. I guess it takes place in 2016. And Persona 4 takes place, I forget. Persona 4 takes place in 2011, so 5 years. I believe there's a 5-year difference between Persona 4 and Persona 5. So Tanaka should still have his show, despite it being like 5 years apart. Or maybe he's just gone to greener pastures. I mean, because he was still doing the TV show, like, on Dancing All Night. And that took place, like, a couple of months or up to a year. That would put most of the characters in Persona 4 in college. So they'd be significantly older than the characters in Persona 5. I don't know. I don't know if we'll actually see any cameos from them. We probably will, though. Who knows? It'd be nice to see one of the characters from Persona 4 show up. So, making doubly sure that this never is a thing ever again. I'm not gonna get caught, like, with my pants around my ankles again. So buy all the healing items. I got tons of cash, who cares? Get all the maca leaves. Should get those for free from the fox, but who cares? Getting all the bombs of life. I don't care, I got tons of cash. I can afford it, who cares? You know, just get everything, Buy all the healing items. Who cares? So I'm good. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm never gonna let another instance like Namatame happen ever again. That's a no-go. So who am I bringing to see the movie this time? Well, it's between Chie and Teddy. So, since I never used Teddy, I'm bringing Chie. Even though I haven't used her since like the beginning of the game. And that was about a year ago. Damn, I've been doing this series for like a year. I have got to get this finished sooner as opposed to later. I assure you, I will get this done before Persona 5 comes out in the States.
Let's go.
That one I'm positive of. I was hoping to get this done before it came out in Japan, but whatever. Maybe I still might be able to shoot for that, but no promises. Again, my schedule has been... It's been a little crazy. So now Chie is just learning Rampage, and she's only at level 20, so yeah, I have not been working on her that much. Even though she's the first party member who has her persona upgrade, who gets her ultimate persona. Oh well.
We gotta go again sometime.
And now the weather.
So you had until today to save Nanako. So if you didn't, you were gonna get a bad message. They found a dead body. It was Nanako. You do not want that shit to happen. No, sir. No, no. Mm-mm. We got the culprit, and we saved Nanako, so there's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel ever again. So now, the rest of the game should just be waiting for Nanako to recover. Although this fog is still a thing. This is kind of like Deadly Premonition. So now the rest of the episode is just cutscene. Time for more plot. And now the fog is sticking around. I'm sure that's nothing.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
That's gonna be a little weird. That's gonna be a bit of a weird case.
Yeah.
I threw people in the
Wish
TV.
we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning?
And it's so chilly.
You're the one who decided not to wear
Rarely
leggings.
gets this cold in November.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
Hot diggity.
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
Is it really over? Is it finally over
He's been
now?
caught, so yeah.
Hooray.
He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together his story. This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
Ew.
That son of a bitch!
That's not great.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Agent Chucklefuck on the case.
Yosuke.
Sorry. I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now.
Amen to that.
Forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Yay!
Of course.
Nanako's gonna be
Tell
better
Rubbish Once we
now.
get to school.
Everything's good. The classroom looks a lot gloomier now. "5 days, Shadow. A tax on facial hair. But did people have hat tax, bath tax, chimney tax? Wow! To fund their military. Whew. 18th century Russia was rough. There's even a tax, where you get taxed for all your taxes that have been taxed on you. Insert exhibit joke here.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big bro.
She looks happy.
Dojima-san,
Uh-oh.
how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
He got into a car wreck, Yukiko.
Well, my wounds are just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
He just wants to see his kid.
Big bro.
It's all good, Nanako.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
The Shadow World was really hard on... The TV world was really hard on Nanako. Also, probably being choked out by Namatame probably didn't help things. Wow, it's even foggy in the damn hospital. That's probably not helping.
Her condition is stable for now, but I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
That's weird.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
Is the fog actually poisonous?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body.
I don't know, rumors are kind of a huge deal in the Persona universe, so maybe if the rumors that the fog is poisonous, then it is poisonous.
But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Oh, that's probably the reason then.
Related health problems. Oh, that's just ridiculous.
This is
Anyone who
stupid.
says that is just blowing smoke.
Or fog. But and then Dojima punches Narukami. Oh, sorry. Yeah, rumors in the Persona universe are actually a lot more powerful than just words, as we've seen in this one. I mean, that's how we found out about the Midnight Channel anyway.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy.
It's not great.
I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
Well, maybe his eyesight was just bad.
Did he lose control?
I mean, the fog's probably not
I've
helping.
never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Probably not.
Do you think it's, you know, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
What a well-adjusted individual he was.
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Huh.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
I'm sure it's just bullshit.
Oh. Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right.
So really, this is just like a negative placebo effect. Rumors have a lot of power, is what I'm trying to say. It's just been a running trend in Persona, or in S&T in general.
Business has been so slow lately.
This shit is stupid. Well, that was my scene. Okay, bye. Alright, so in the next episode, maybe we'll find out more about the fog and check on Nanako. Until then, thanks for watching.